Tabletop role-playing is basically where you sit around with a group of friends and you tell a story about your characters. You've got one person usually who's running the game called the storyteller or game master, and the players are the primary characters.
Go! Bugger. You grab him by the head and attempt to pull him down. He kind of bends slightly.
Blair is a game master for his Star Wars tabletop game on Tuesday nights. He also enjoys playing video games on his console at home.
Basically, tabletop role-playing is a game played mostly in your imagination. You have some paper which describes your character and what they can do, and you build a story collectively.
Time out, not their own character, and invisible. Who's addicted.
Gary is a faithful tabletop gamer who is adverse to video games.
I've been enjoying tabletop gaming since I started uni. It's a social event, it's a geek thing, and it involves using your imagination, and I enjoy it. Video gaming tends to be a bit less social. You can be on a video game and sit down and not see anyone else in the world for 24 hours, whereas if you're role-playing, you tend to be actually chatting with real people.
Tabletop games are obviously more sociable because you're there physically with people, you have to interact with them, they're there right in front of you. As video games, you don't have to do that, and therefore they're often viewed as being antisocial. And there is an aspect to that when you play single-player games alone in a dark basement or a room like this. But there are many other types of video games which actually promote socializing, such as MMORPGs or massively multiplayer online RPGs. They allow you to play with millions of people at once and talk to different people from all over the world.
The America Club is an organisation of gamers who gather weekly to play tabletop games.
It stands for the Academy of Middle-earth Role-Playing and Individual Character Assimilation. This year, at least, I've noticed that our numbers in the America Club have gone up a bit. I think that people are feeling more open to it, whereas once role-playing was sort of looked down upon, it was, what are those nerds doing? Yeah, I feel like people are more open to trying it, at the very least.
Well, tabletop role-playing, from my point of view, is at the point where it's not going to grow very much. It's growing to a point where it fits the niche that it needs to. Of course, there'll be new settings, new systems, and new ways of playing, but it'll still, in the core, be the exact same thing it is today.
Although the future of tabletopping's popularity is argued, the players can agree it is a far more social form of gaming. Whether the shift towards video gaming impacts where tabletopping now is heading, it is undeniably a unique and interesting form of gaming with a strong following.